My name is Phyllis. I've been at Early's for 17 years, and every day I have people coming in asking me, how do I grow lettuce inside? Well, I'm going to show you. So first off, we have to decide what kind of pot you want to use. You can pretty much use whatever you like. These here will give you a depth. The depth will decide on what kind of lettuce. You can just go with something like this with any leaf lettuce, really. You need a light. Our sun in the winter is not enough to grow, and if you put it in the windows are usually too cold and you probably won't get germination. Now you can also dome it. We don't have domes for odd sized pots, of course. You can just use like saran wrap and put a saran wrap on it. That's about it. Don't ever dry your seeds out. You won't germinate. Too wet, won't germinate. And then you don't really fertilize until after they're up. And if lettuce gets bitter, it means that you haven't fertilized enough. All right, let's get started. So let's pick out a variety of seeds. We're gonna do a red romaine, which is a short romaine. And we're gonna do a black-seeded Simpson. Head lettuces are a little harder to do. Anything dealing with formation for lettuce isn't gonna totally form its head, or like with romaine, it's not gonna form like it would in your garden. We're using a pro mix, and so you want your medium, you want to moisten it first. So let's go ahead and moisten that. You want to have your soil be able to stick a little bit together, kind of a loose crumble. And then all you have to do is put it in your trays or your pot, whichever you decide. All right, so you want to fill them about 3/4 full. Now, all we have to do is plant our seeds. Let's start with the black-seeded Simpson. It's a nice lettuce, mild. Don't know if you can see this with my dirty hands. There you go. And then you can just plant like this. So what I'm doing with these is I'm going to plant one full section of each kind of lettuce. And this one here I'm doing a mix, a moistened mix. And as you can see the seeds are all different. So I'm just doing that one. And then I'll do the romaine in here. It's a little bit deeper. Give the roots a little bit more room. And I find that if you put a few in, and about a week later you can put a few more in, so that, because lettuce will go bad, it'll go to seed, just like it will out in your garden. So you don't want that to happen and be stuck with no lettuce. So just do some now, do some in a week, and you'll always have some lettuce on. So now I'm just going to put a little bit on top. You don't need a lot. You just want to cover the seeds. So now that you've got your seeds, you can kind of tap it down a little bit. And instead of watering with the watering can, we're going to spritz it so your seeds don't move around. So you want to make sure that the top layer, you can tell, is wet. And just remember, never let your seeds dry out. It'll kill the germination. And you don't want to soak them. That also will kill the germination. You can stick tags in if you have a lot of different varieties to tell you which is which. Other than that, we'll put the dome on. And the domes do have vents on them. So you can open up your vents if it gets too moist. Right now we're going to leave them closed. And then under the lights they go. I have different options in lights. If you come down, I will go through everything with you. Here is our lettuce crop that we started about a month and a half ago. So we did 3 types. We did the muscalin, and it turned out really quite well. We've been kind of munching on it around here. And this would be our black-seeded Simpson. I have done some transplanting. We had done the red romaine, and I transplanted it into here, and it's really done quite well. We did actually a week later plant some romaine lettuce. I want to see how that did. And also I transplanted it, and that would be this one here. Been picking at this lettuce, putting it in our sandwiches and everything already, and yeah, it's turned out really well. Anything else, just remember, water, lights, and if it's bitter, fertilize.